Seniors 6 foods with more calcium than milk to help strengthen your bones naturally. Would you like to keep your bones strong without drinking milk? In this video, we will explore 6 foods that are rich in calcium, and they actually contain more calcium than milk. This is a valuable resource for anyone who cares about senior health, especially for those over the age of 50 who want to support their bones in a natural way. Whether you are lactose intolerant, follow a plant-based diet, or are simply looking for healthier choices, this guide is perfect for boosting your strength through food. We will highlight excellent calcium-rich options such as chia seeds, almonds, tofu, sardines, and leafy green vegetables. All of these are packed with important nutrients like magnesium, vitamin D, and omega-3 that are essential for senior health. In today's video, I will share 6 natural calcium-rich foods that you can easily add to your daily meals. These not only support strong bones, but they also promote heart health, digestion, and memory. So please sit back, keep an open mind, and let us explore each of these wonderful foods together. 1. Chia seeds. Let us begin with a tiny but powerful food. Chia seeds, smaller than sesame seeds, and as light as dry sand. 100 grams of chia seeds contain over 600 milligrams of calcium. That is 1.5 times more calcium than the same amount of cow's milk, but it does not stop there. Chia seeds are also full of fiber, plant-based protein, and a large amount of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for heart health, reducing inflammation, and supporting brain function. If you are worried about weak or brittle bones, or have experienced muscle cramps at night, chia seeds may be a solution worth trying. The calcium in chia seeds helps maintain bone density, while magnesium and phosphorus support the proper absorption and use of minerals in the body. When you eat chia seeds regularly, your body can start to feel changes in a gentle and natural way. It is not a miracle cure, but rather a gradual improvement, like a plant growing stronger each day under the sunlight. I once received a letter from Mr. Allen, 72 years old, living in California. After watching a video about chia seeds, he started adding a small spoon of chia seeds to his morning yogurt. He kept this habit for 3 months. At his next doctor visit, he was told that his bone density had slightly improved. No one can say for sure that it was only because of the chia seeds, but Mr. Allen believes that this small change played a part in the bigger picture of his health. If you have never tried chia seeds, a very simple way to start is by mixing 2 tablespoons of chia seeds into a cup of almond milk or filtered water and leaving it overnight in the fridge. The next morning, you will have a smooth pudding that you can eat with fruit, honey, or a little cinnamon. It tastes light and cool, and it is easy to digest. You can also sprinkle chia seeds on porridge, cereals, or blend them into smoothies. It does not take much time or effort, but with daily use, you are already doing something positive for your bones and muscles. And the most important thing is that chia seeds do not cause bloating or stomach discomfort like some dairy products do. They are very suitable for older adults with sensitive digestion. If you are looking for a gentle way to begin, chia seeds are an ideal choice. You might never have thought that 1 small spoon of seeds could make a difference to your bones, but sometimes the biggest changes come from the smallest things. 2. Almonds. Now, let us explore a food that is not only tasty but also very good for your bones. That is almonds. If you are looking for a simple but nutritious snack, almonds can be your perfect companion. In 100 grams of almonds, there are about 260 milligrams of calcium. This number may not be as high as chia seeds, but what makes almonds special is the smart combination of calcium and magnesium. You can think of it this way. Calcium is like the bricks that build your bones, while magnesium is the worker who places those bricks in the right place. Without enough magnesium, calcium cannot do its job properly and might even build up in the wrong areas like your blood vessels. Almonds naturally offer both of these minerals in a balanced way. Not only that, almonds also contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage and supports heart health. The healthy fats in almonds help lower bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol. For seniors, this is a big advantage because a healthy heart helps deliver nutrients to your bones and joints more effectively. I still remember the story of Mrs. Judy, 65 years old, who lives in Ohio. Every afternoon, when she felt a little hungry, instead of reaching for cookies like before, she started eating a small handful of unsalted almonds. She noticed she felt full for longer, her fingernails were not as brittle, and she felt more clear-headed and light in the evening. Her doctor also mentioned that this habit helped her improve her blood sugar after meals and better manage her weight. Using almonds is very simple. You can eat them raw, lightly roasted. Mix them into salads or yogurt. A spoon of almond butter spread on a slice of whole grain bread is also a great choice for breakfast. If you enjoy making nut milk, soaking almonds overnight and blending them with filtered water creates a smooth, creamy plant-based milk that is easy to digest and does not cause bloating. One small thing to note is that almonds, although healthy, are high in calories, so it is best to eat about 20 to 25 almonds a day. Remember, patience and consistency are the keys. You do not need to eat a large amount at once. What matters is that you are gently and wisely nourishing your bones each day. 3. Sesame seeds. Next, let us look at another tiny but highly nutritious food. That is sesame seeds. You may be familiar with seeing these small seeds sprinkled on bread, rice crackers, or in many Asian dishes, but not many people know that 100 grams of sesame seeds contain about 1,000 milligrams of calcium. This number is much higher than milk and many other seeds. Just one small spoon of toasted sesame seeds can provide a meaningful amount of calcium to your meal. Besides being rich in calcium, sesame seeds also contain essential minerals like magnesium, zinc, phosphorus, and heart-friendly unsaturated fats. Zinc plays an important role in the rebuilding of bone tissue, and phosphorus is a major part of strong bone cells. Sesame seeds also contain lignans, which help balance hormones and reduce inflammation. This is especially helpful for middle-aged women going through perimenopause or menopause, when bone density tends to decline faster. One of the most common ways to enjoy sesame seeds is in the form of tahini, which is sesame paste. This is a creamy sauce with a nutty flavor, often used in Middle Eastern cooking. Tahini can be spread on bread, mixed into salad dressings, or used as a dip for steamed vegetables. Just 1 tablespoon of tahini each day can help you gently and deliciously add calcium to your diet. I remember a visit to a friend in Beirut. She told me that her father, over 80 years old, still walks every morning around their neighborhood. His daily breakfast is very simple, just a piece of flatbread with tahini and olive oil. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated, but he always has strength and a clear mind. That made me think, maybe we have forgotten the power of traditional foods that seem so simple but are full of lasting strength. However, we should also keep in mind that sesame seeds contain oxalates, which can affect calcium absorption if eaten in large amounts. That is why it is good to combine sesame seeds with foods rich in vitamin D or magnesium. This helps your body absorb calcium more effectively and safely. That way, you get the full benefit of this tiny but mighty seed. If you are looking for an easy way to start, try sprinkling some toasted sesame seeds on hot rice, steamed vegetables, or mix them with a little honey and cinnamon to make a gentle and delicious snack. With just a little creativity in the kitchen, sesame seeds can become a quiet but steady friend to support your bones. 4. Whole sardines with bones. Now, let us head to the ocean and meet a small but powerful food known as a natural source of calcium from nature. That is whole sardines with bones. You may have seen this type of fish sold in cans at the supermarket or market. It may look simple or even plain, but the nutritional value of sardines surprises many people. Just 100 grams of sardines eaten with the bones can provide about 380 milligrams of calcium, nearly the same as a glass of milk. The wonderful thing about sardines is that you do not only get calcium, you also receive natural vitamin D. This is extremely important because vitamin D helps your body absorb and use calcium properly. Without enough vitamin D, even if you take in a lot of calcium, it may not reach your bones and could instead build up in places like blood vessels. Sardines solve this problem beautifully by giving you both essential nutrients at the same time. But that is not all. Sardines also contain omega-3 fatty acids, which are well known for reducing inflammation, supporting heart health, and improving brain function. Many older adults suffer from ongoing joint inflammation that limits movement and causes pain. Omega-3 helps calm this problem and improves blood circulation, allowing nutrients to reach your joints more effectively. Sardines are also rich in high-quality protein, which helps preserve muscle mass. This is very important for balance and preventing falls in older adults. I remember my Uncle Joe, who used to dislike sardines. He often said the smell was too strong and that he was not used to eating bones. But after his heart doctor recommended sardines to help with blood pressure and cholesterol, he gave them a try. He kept eating them once a week. His method was simple. He took the sardines out of the can, mashed them with a bit of lemon juice, and ate them with whole grain bread. After a few months, he said he felt lighter and no longer had the stiff back and sore legs he used to feel in the mornings. You can also add sardines to your meals in different ways. Mix them into tomato sauce for pasta, toss them with herbs for a sardine salad, or simply place them on whole grain bread with cucumber slices. If you are concerned about the smell, a little lemon juice and light seasoning can help balance the flavor. And if you feel unsure about eating the fish bones, rest assured. The tiny bones in canned sardines are cooked so soft that they melt in your mouth. They do not feel hard or unpleasant at all. In fact, those soft bones are the calcium treasure you do not want to miss. Sardines are compact, easy to store, and do not require much preparation. Yet they can nourish your bones and heart steadily over time. 5. Tofu. Next, let us talk about a familiar food often found in vegetarian diets and in many Asian kitchens. That is tofu, especially tofu that is set with calcium. You may have eaten tofu hundreds of times in your life, but you might not know that when you choose the right type, tofu can be a great plant-based source of calcium, just like dairy milk. In 100 grams of tofu, you may get about 350 milligrams of calcium, especially if it is made using calcium sulfate. This is something you can check on the label. If the ingredients list says calcium sulfate or calcium set tofu, that is the type you should choose. Besides calcium, tofu also contains magnesium, iron, zinc, and plant protein. All of these play an important role in supporting muscle health, bone strength, and circulation. Many older adults appreciate tofu because it is gentle on the digestive system. It does not cause bloating or discomfort like some dairy products. Tofu is easy to eat and can be used in many different dishes. You can lightly pan-fry it, braise it with mushrooms, stir-fry it with green vegetables, or mash it into soups. Thanks to its soft texture and ability to absorb flavors, tofu is suitable even for those with weak teeth or those recovering from illness. I remember Mrs. Carroll, a retired nurse at 67 years old. After a routine checkup, her doctor advised her to cut down on animal fat because her cholesterol level was starting to rise. She switched to eating tofu 3 times a week instead of red meat. At first, she was unsure, but after trying it cooked with ginger, green onions, and sesame oil, she found it tasty. After 3 months, not only did she manage her cholesterol better, but she also slept more deeply and felt less back pain in the mornings. Tofu's biggest strength is its versatility. You can add it to stir-fried vegetables, mix it into salads, mash it for vegetarian dumpling fillings, or cook it in stews with mushrooms and carrots. If you want something simpler, just bake tofu with olive oil and herbs. You will have a protein-rich, low-calorie meal full of important minerals. One thing to keep in mind is that not all tofu contains the same amount of calcium. Tofu made with other coagulants or gypsum that is not calcium-based may not provide enough calcium. So when shopping, look for labels that say calcium set or made with calcium sulfate. In short, if you are looking for a healthy source of calcium that is easy to eat, easy to digest, and fits Asian tastes, tofu is a choice you should not overlook. As long as you choose the right type and try a few simple ways to prepare it, you are already helping your body build stronger bones each day. Kale and collard greens. Now, let us step into a green garden and talk about a group of leafy vegetables that may be very familiar to many people. These are kale and collard greens. They are both naturally rich in calcium, easy to prepare, and may offer more benefits for your bones and joints than you might expect. In 100 grams of kale, there are about 150 milligrams of calcium, but what makes kale even more special is its high absorption rate. Kale is low in oxalates. Oxalates are substances found in some vegetables like spinach and beets that can block calcium absorption. Because kale has very low oxalate levels, your body can absorb calcium from it more easily than from other leafy greens. If you want even more calcium, try collard greens. In the same 100-gram amount, collard greens can provide up to 230 milligrams of calcium. Not only that, this vegetable is also rich in vitamin K, vitamin A, and vitamin C. These vitamins are important for protecting and rebuilding bone tissue. Vitamin K helps regulate bone mineralization, while vitamins A and C support collagen production, which is essential for the structure of joints and ligaments. I once spoke with Mr. James, a retired teacher who loves gardening. Every morning, he spends half an hour watering and trimming his kale and collard greens growing in the backyard. Every evening, he stir-fries these greens with a little garlic and olive oil, sometimes adding a bit of toasted sesame. He said he has kept this routine for many years, and his doctor once told him that his bone density was higher than average for his age. These two vegetables are very versatile. You can boil them, stir-fry them, cook them in soups, or blend them into your morning smoothies. Kale can even be eaten raw if mixed with oil and vinegar dressing, which helps preserve more vitamins. For collard greens, a popular method is to stir-fry with garlic or cook with stewed beans to make a nourishing and easy-to-digest meal. Another big advantage of these greens is that they do not cause bloating like cabbage or cauliflower, making them very suitable for older adults with sensitive digestion, thanks to their high fiber content. Kale and collard greens also help stabilize blood sugar, manage weight, and support healthy gut bacteria, which indirectly improves calcium absorption in the body. Whether you eat these greens every day or a few times a week, adding leafy vegetables to your diet is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to support your bones. The more green on your plate each day, the more reasons your body has to stay strong and flexible. As you can see, keeping your bones strong does not always mean relying on milk. Our bodies, especially after the age of 50, need more than just one source of calcium. What matters is understanding how your body absorbs nutrients and how to combine smart foods so that each meal is not only tasty but also a time to care for your bones, joints, and muscles. We have walked through 6 friendly foods for your bones. All of them can be found at markets, supermarkets, or even in your own kitchen. And the best part is, you do not need to change your entire eating habits. Just a little each day, a spoon of chia seeds, a handful of almonds, a serving of leafy greens, is enough to make a positive difference for your bones and overall vitality. If you are wondering where to start, begin with something small. Choose one of these foods and add it to your breakfast or dinner. Pay attention to how your body feels after a week or a month. You may be surprised to feel lighter, experience less back pain, or simply sleep more peacefully. Positive changes often come quietly, but surely. And if you are still unsure, remember this. Every journey begins with a single step. You do not need to change everything in one day. Choose what feels right for you, your health, and your daily life. It is consistency, listening to your body, and making smart choices that will lead you to a stronger and healthier future. If you found today's sharing helpful, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss our future videos. And I would love to hear from you. Among these foods, which one are you already using, or which one would you like to try first? Please leave a comment below and share your health journey. Your story might help someone else who is looking for hope, just like you once were. Wishing you strength, peace, and good health always. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Keep loving and caring for your body, because you truly deserve it.